Can this
quarterback.
offense make him a top 10 quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, it could absolutely make him a top 10 quarterback. Look, I think the thing people don't realize is like he was a top 10 quarterback in terms of passer rating last year. And then if you eliminate people that didn't play like X amount of games or whatever, I think he goes up to like seventh or something like that. I'll look that up when we pass this. But yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely a possibility. But like that's the thing with that tier of quarterback. There's like the 8 or 9 like really good guys, 5 really good guys, whatever it is, and then there's a handful of people in the middle, and then you give them the right receivers and the right offense, and you can go from 12th to 6th. Like, I think Jared Goff's a great example of it. Like, he's somebody that kind of would have been probably a lot of people thought he was probably like
closer to 20th,
probably closer to 32nd, you know, like for real. And you give him the right weapon, the right offense, the right offensive philosophy, and suddenly he's somebody that's in that top 10 conversation. So I think almost any starter in the league that's above a certain level of viability could be considered a top 10-ish or within sniffing distance of 10. And I don't think it's that big of a, you know, there's the elite, and then there's kind of, you know, the various levels of the middle class. And I think that middle class area is kind of interchangeable to a certain degree.
Yeah. Now here's my thinking on Carr. Goff actually started posting bigger numbers in the Ben Johnson offense. You know, more like 4,500 yards, 30 touchdowns. And that's part of the reason that he got better. That is something I'm not expecting for Derek Carr in this offense. I actually think this offense is going to bring out the efficiency in him. And he was already pretty efficient last year, and he's always been pretty efficient. He's only hit 30 touchdowns once in his career, but last year he had 25 touchdowns, 8 picks. We had Eric McCoy on recently, pointed out he finished the season with 14 touchdowns and 1 pick. He has high completion percentages, with 68.4 last year. I don't expect all of a sudden this new offense to turn Derek Carr into a guy who's throwing for 35 touchdowns and 4,800 yards. But I think it will bring out the efficiency, accentuate his positives. I expect a lot more play action. I expect a lot of high percentage throws, more quick throws. And then I think people will look at him as a top 10 quarterback if he puts up those numbers and they're winning. I think that puts him how people are looking at Brock Purdy right now, how people are looking at Jordan Love right now, how people are looking at C.J. Stroud right now. Not necessarily that this offense is going to make him post different numbers, that this offense could give him a chance to just be looked at in a more favorable light.